y'all doing in my kitchen? Hey, I'm there playing with y'all. Hey, welcome to Cooking with Therapy, the first session. All right. So this morning, what we doing? Cooking breakfast, right? Most powerful meal of the day for me. I know Tony feels the same way. You know, you got a small army over there, just like I have a small.
For sure, for sure.
Hear my stories, and I'm not sure if Tony gonna tell y'all, but this morning, for my cooking utensils, we use one of these copper, you know, no stick pans. We're gonna have some steak going on, so we're gonna use a meat press. Y'all know, if you don't know what that is, that's for pressing your burgers down and your steaks to keep it fried in your pan. And my baby, my cast iron pan, 13-inch cast iron pan. All right, my big boy. And that's how we're gonna get down. So while Tony talks to y'all through what he already has going on right now, I'm gonna start up my pan. All right.
What's up? What's up? Again, if you like all this that we're talking about, please like, share, subscribe, hit us up, join in whenever you feel free. So I am over here doing a little breakfast. I'm making just a simple bacon, egg, and cheese sample. You know, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, little mayonnaise, little cheese, something that gets you going in the morning. And the eggs is the biggest part because we definitely want that protein in our body. And for people that want to be a little more healthy, you can use turkey bacon instead of regular bacon. These are all type of options to keep us all healthy, especially with everything going around nowadays. But, so, in the oven here, I got some bacon going on my little steam pan right here. I like doing it in the oven because it gives it a little crisp to it. Everybody likes a little crisp to their bacon. I ain't got to worry about it popping at me and all that. I just throw that baby in the oven on a nice little thin sheet pan there. Let it go real slow. I mean, I think bacon go with a lot of things that we wouldn't even think it go with. Bacon, man, is a really great seasoning, man. In place of sodium, in place of salt, you know what I mean? Sometimes, old folks use that bacon grease and they make all kind of meals out of it. So, hey, feel free to do what you do and enjoy it. But on the therapeutic session, so therapy is the thing, Mer. So what we gonna do for therapy today?
So I think the therapy in today is just understanding that the kitchen does not have to be a stressful place. So look, I'm gonna tell you what's therapy for me. I got my pot hot right now, right? I put my hand over it, my surface temperature's looking pretty decent. I got quite a bit of smoke spilling. That means my pot's warm. I don't know about y'all, but I like to season my pots when I'm done cooking in them. So once my cast iron gets done and I wash it and scrub it down, I hit it with a light coat of oil and I put it under the cabinet just like that. So you'll always see a little burn off on my pots. That's totally natural. It's not anything unhealthy to eat, just a vegetable oil warming up on the pot. That's how you keep it seasoned. So while I got it hot, I'm going to turn it down. So I heat it up on high until it's warm, and then I turn it down. What am I about to do with this steak? I'm about to sear it. Searing technique that's used with steaks to close the juices in on the meat. So when that pot gets as hot as it can, we're going to listen to it. Listen to it. Ooh! We're going to give it 2 minutes on each side to close that meat up and hold the juices in.
Looking good, bro. Looking good.
I just set my press on top. Make sure the meat stays in contact with the pan, so we sear it all the way flat down, right? Now, I'm gonna sear it first before I start seasoning because I don't want to lose the juices while I'm seasoning, right? And this thing is gonna cook a little bit before I have to worry about doing anything else.
Sounds good. So what I'm over here doing, I got my bacon brewing already, fam. It's looking pretty good in that oven. Look at that, man. Come on, look at that sizzle. I love it. I love it. Got my bacon going. I'm about to make some eggs. This right here happens to be one of my wife's favorite breakfasts. This is very simple sandwich. She like either BLT or an egg and bacon sandwich for breakfast with a little cheese on it and a lot of mayonnaise. She's a mayonnaise lover. So we are on it. And like bro said, man, therapy is whatever you make therapy into be, right? Whatever takes your mind off the stress and the worries of the day. Whatever gets you in that space where you're not thinking about anything negative and you just going in there being creative, add some joy to your life, man. Cooking can do it for you if you just take the stress off of it. A lot of people look at cooking as a job. Man, my brother, we enjoy cooking. Look at him over there. Look at him over there. Yes, sir. I love it.
Our steaks are seared perfectly on both sides, and you can see the juices resonating on the surface of the steak. That's what you want to see. It's beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead. Now, for this, not using a lot of seasoning. I'm not going to tell you how to season, but I'll tell you what I'm using this morning to season this breakfast steak because I want it to be delicious. I'm using a little bit of Cavendish Greek seasoning I put on my smoked meats and my barbecue, some black pepper, and a little Maggi sauce to give it a little brown top, but not too much because Maggi sauce in itself, for those of you who cook when eat a lot of noodles and things from the Oriental market, you'll know that Maggi sauce has its own salt to it as well. So while we're doing this conversation, I want to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that's high blood pressure. Because a couple of years ago, I'll say about 4 years ago to be exact, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, stress-induced high blood pressure to be exact. So that's why we're bringing this channel to you this morning, talking about cooking with therapy, right? Because this is where I find myself at, trying to figure out the woes of the day and what's going on with me. And I assume that some of you would like to figure that out for yourselves on what's going on with you. So why don't we all share that?
Yes, sir, man. It always feels good to just be able to talk through some things, some issues. And I would like to go along with Bro on that. He said high blood pressure is really a bad thing in community, especially in our communities, you know, being people of color. And another bad thing would be diabetes. So I would like to talk about that as well. In one of our sessions, we discuss diabetes and different things you can do to try to get your blood sugar down, some natural remedies and things of that nature. And then, you know, it's always about your diet, man. Sometimes you just got to change that diet up and do things a little safer for yourself, safer for your body. It's always a good way.
So y'all tell me something's going on with y'all. I know y'all can't actively ask questions on this one. So hey, in the bottom in the comments, ask us questions. All right? Ask us some questions. Tell us what's going on with you in the comments. We'll respond to those comments.
Definitely so, man. We definitely want to understand everybody, what everybody going through, especially during this pandemic that we're facing. Definitely want to get everybody's experiences, man, and we can all sit on here, chat together, enjoy together, show love to each other, man. One, lift each other up. Two, cook some really good food, man.
I wish they could come in and have a piece of this steak because I'll be able to eat both of them. I'm just putting one back for a little day. I'll put it in an airtight container while it's warm. Let it cool down in that airtight container on top of the counter, and when you heat it back up or you warm it back up, the juices will be in there to keep the meat warm. It'll keep the meat moist while it rewarms itself. So you don't want to dump that stuff out the drain. You want to kind of keep it on the meat and looking beautiful, like perfect combo. So those of you who don't know about these cast iron pans, for a brand new person that's learning to cook for the first time, and you don't want to run up a lot of pots. Like I when I first moved out on my own, right? I'm from a big family of chefs, right? My granddad was a chef. My dad is a world class chef himself. Uh, so you know, I bought pots, but I didn't know what I was doing when I bought pots. I thought buying pots was just going to Walmart or somewhere, Wayfair, buying pots. Let me tell you something.
No, sir. There's a science to that.
I have some very expensive pots, and I have some pots I just don't touch, right? To me, and this is just my idealism behind it. Y'all can tell me how you feel about it, but once a pot scorches, I can no longer use that pot because it seasons your food and it burns in the same place every time, no matter how bad you try to cook it. So I had this big 3-quart pot. I used to love this pot to cook chili in, right? And the pot would always scorch my chili in the same place every time, and that would ruin my chili, right? I'm a big chili fanatic. Like when my chili gets to going and I'm getting my seasoning in, you know, I'm throwing mask on, mask off, you know. I can't tell you what I do in my chili, but it goes live. And then my chili, like I got a problem with that, so I had to throw the pan away. And then I got my cast iron Dutch ovens. Ever since then, you can take a wire brush to a cast iron pot, strip it all the way down to its bare assessments, right? Reseason it in your oven with a little bit of oil on it for about an hour and reseal it, and that pot is brand new all over again. So if you want to have a pot that's forgiving and that you can learn in and learn to love, and one that keeps its temperature throughout the entire process of your cooking, get yourself a whole set of cast iron pots. They're a little more expensive. I do a lot of shopping at flea markets and stuff like that, and swap meet places like that to find mine, because I want very unique pans like this 13-inch big boy here that's behind me. All right. So just something to think about while you're out pot shopping, right? We're talking about equipment. We're talking about techniques for cooking. Like I'm using the stovetop press right now for my steaks, and then I'm gonna, stovetop scramble some eggs over here. Maybe I'll throw some of my rings down, because I got the silicone ring to make my eggs into some fried. I don't know. It's the therapeutic part. I don't know. Whatever feels clever when my steaks get done.
And I like to back up on that, man. I had a pot, same way, man. Every time, no matter what I cooked in, I like to use it for like my beef stew and things of that nature. And every time, man, that pot would burn in the same pot. Love the pot, man, because it was big. It can hold a lot of stuff, and you can, make a big size meal for your family. But like you brother said, man, when those pots get scorched at the bottom, man, it's just no good no more. You gotta get rid of them and start over. But at the end of the day, I'm putting together a little sandwich over here. My wife is at work in the next room, so I wanna bring her a little breakfast. And man, this is definitely a great thing, man. A woman loves a man who can cook, go in there and throw down whenever she don't feel like doing it, or maybe she don't know how to do it. But if you know how to throw down in the kitchen, trust me, the love comes behind it. Always.
I'll tell you, at one point in time when me and Tony served together, and we used to have these epic barbecues at his house or at my house. Or
I miss them. I miss it, man. I miss it, bro.
These barbecues would be epic in proportion, because we had 3 or 4 chefs, right? So everybody has their signature meals that they would cook, right? So it would either be my collard greens or my beans and ground beef and stuff, or my 3-meat spaghetti, or Tony is outrageous with cooking these meals with this chicken and stuff in it, man. And the stuff would have, it's just beautiful, man. It would have like chicken with like the cabbage diced up on the side of it and stuff. Man, it's beautiful meals. So, man, through food, we became like more than just friends. We became chefs together, right? It wasn't a competition to see who could do the best. It was a competition to complement each other's dishes. So it became a really big ordeal.
And that's a big thing about it, man. We always just encourage each other, man. You always got to look forward to encouraging each other, whether it be in the kitchen or outside of the kitchen, man. We all need encouragement. Like they say, man, it's a whole larger list of people that's out there willing to hate on you. It's always nice to have some people that ain't going to hate on you and just want to see you do good and make that like that. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Send it through the phone, bro. Let me bite that through the phone. Oh, yeah.
I'm about to go ahead and FaceTime him this steak over there real quick.
Yes, sir. And we go ahead and I just whip together wifey a little sandwich. She's a very simple eater. So it don't look like much, but there it is. Little egg, bacon, lots of mayonnaise. She loves it. Simple, easy, out the kitchen. But stay tuned. We might be doing a dinner in our next therapy session.
I want y'all to look at something and notice something I'm doing. This is my no stick pan, right? I want you to notice what I'm using. This is just the randomest thing to be using, right? This is a cake spatula that gets the dough off the cake pan. Why am I using this instead of a piece of metal in my pan or this piece of wood? Because I want to preserve that surface, right? I don't want to mess up this impregnable surface, because if I do, or if I scratch this pan, you know what I'm going to do with it. Just telling you, I'm going to do it. If I mess up this surface, I'm going to throw the pan away. That's just me. But otherwise, if I put things in here that are harder than the surface itself, and I mar the surface, I have to reseal this pan. I got to re-oil it, put it back in, heat it up to 300 degrees, and leave it in for an hour. And we can avoid doing such things, then we will, by just using something that's soft. So keep multiple types of stuff. You're going to have a need for all of it. The metal.